Well, Catholic women meet here in the nation's capital, responding to Pope Francis's call to activate women's gifts in the church. Sister Clare Hunter and Sister Theotokos Adams are taking part in the Given Forum. Sister Clare, what's the goal of this forum?
Well, the goal of the forum, first of all, is we brought 300 women together from every state throughout the nation. And the goal is to really provide faith formation, leadership training, and networking for the women as they really look at the gifts they've received, recognizing what they might be asked to do in their lives, whether it be in work or for the church, and really then how to respond and to give those gifts to those in need.
How would you define authentic femininity?
Really, this is the innate set of gifts that the Lord has given to women to contribute in her family, in her society, in the church, and we want to bring those out and encourage them in these young women.
So the pop culture often will reduce women to sex objects or equate them to men. How do you counter that? How can women of faith counter that?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to distinguish just and make known the reality of the gift of being feminine and the gift of the female body in complement with the male body as created in the image and likeness of God. And I think our culture is really feeding us a lie that there's not a gift in the distinction, and there's not a gift in, or giving us ideas of what would make us happy in terms of being like men, or saying we're all equal, or we are equal, but that we're all the same. But how do we really look at and help women to understand what the innate gifts are, and really to say no to the culture, to say that this is not what's making me happy. And honestly, I think women and men already know this, because I think a lot of us can say it's not working. What the culture's pitching is not making us happy.
In this process, though, don't we really need to acknowledge the harms that have been done, what women have suffered, the confusion they've suffered through feminism?
I think we're at a moment now, especially 50 years out from the Second Vatican Council, the gift of the pontificate of John Paul II, where women of a new generation are ready, excited, and willing to step forward beyond those shadows, shall we say.
And what advice might you give to women who want to really make a contribution to the church?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to remember the church is a gift from God, and we are called then to participate in that gift. So I think sometimes we think in Western mentality of, well, I am what I do. And so instead of that approach, can we start to say, what is God asking me to do? Not what does Sister Clare decide should be done for the church or for God, but what should be done, what has God created me for, and how is He asking me to give that? And I think young women can understand that and do want to do that. And I think that's where then we get to understand, probably through invitation from God and from others, into areas that we can work and give ourselves to the church.
Sister Clare Hunter, Sister Theotokos Adams, thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.